Hey there, it's Discodoggy here. It's the weekend, so that means another video for me. I'm gonna do 5 wins or bust today. I think I have the time to get 5 wins. I've been on an incredible streak when I've been making videos. I don't expect that streak to continue. Things are pretty tough right now. I'm gonna try to not respond to my ramped up meta by playing some of my better teams here. I'm gonna still try to keep it fun as long as I can. Let's hope that I can at least get a few wins in. Event Horizon, I did a write-up on that last week or a couple weeks ago, I don't remember. Spirit Crab is it's actually been carrying some of my other teams, some other lesser used pets. I think it is still really good, but then you have the mana Wyrmling, very situational, can do good against undead. And then you have this Cobra Hatchling here, which is just, like I mentioned on the write-up, it's only there for fun. I don't see myself winning this battle. I don't know. There's two big threats on this team. There's the crab and the MPD. I don't know what my Cobra Hatchling is going to be able to pull off. Let's see, 154. What I was thinking about there is I was thinking of how I want to handle this guy. He's probably got Death Grip in that middle slot. There we go. 305, slower than the MPD. Most crabs run with Surge. That mana Wyrmling is going to be useless against both of those other pets. I think I'm just going to let the MPD kill it. Maybe I'll be able to take down the nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. God damn it. I hate the MPD. I would say that if I had to choose one pet besides Merkalot that just needed to leave pet battles, just if I could remove just one pet off the top, I think it would be the MPD, because everyone talks about Graves right now. Graves is the big scapegoat. He's the one. People go in the forums, they talk about how overpowered Graves is. I beat Graves all the time. I mean, I seriously do. If you have just a Graves team, if this were Graves instead of the MPD, I think I might have a chance at winning. And maybe that's because of the pets that I choose. I choose a lot of anti-undead pets, but what am I saying here? I beat Graves all the time. Okay, it's the MPD that you have to have a counter for. You really have to have a counter for the MPD. You have to have a way to take down Decoy, or you're just not gonna win. I mean, it's crazy. And I've tried to come up with my own definition of what does it mean to be overpowered. People throw the word overpowered around a lot, And so I tried to come up with a way to actually quantify that, you know, or maybe it's not quantify, but at least a definition for it. My definition was, if you don't have a counter for it, you can't beat it. And that is how I feel about the MPD. If I don't have a counter for a decoy, then I'm just not going to beat it. And I don't feel that way about Graves. I don't feel that way about the Fragment of Anger. I do feel that way about the Terraclaw Hatchling. I feel that if I do not have a direct counter to the Terraclaw Hatchling, and it is played well, of course, being played well is required. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna beat it. Now, this team is almost impossible to beat in most occasions. I kind of just want to leave right now, but you know, I'm making a video, I can't leave, so I'll just suck it up and get beaten badly. But so okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to come back with the heavy hitters here. I'm going 0-2. I mean, I hope I don't sound like a quitter. You know, like I'm already giving up, but unless this person just plays this team horribly, I'm not going to be able to beat it. And well, well, having said that, let's go ahead and take a DOT with Graves and then beat it. Let's throw your decoy down when you know it's going to be taken out in one turn. In other words, let's play horribly. Okay, maybe I have a chance here. I would have liked to get the DOT up on that MPD as well, but yeah, I don't really have a chance. This person is just they're hustling me, man. They're hustling me. They're just they're like the pool hustler. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna play bad. So this guy kind of thinks he has a chance at beating me. There's no chance that I'm gonna beat this team. Even if they don't play well. I mean, I just don't have the muscle there to do it with those other two pets, especially not getting the bleed down. But you know, I never want to give up. That's why I didn't run away, even though I don't think my chances are good. I don't want to give up. So here's the only way I see myself winning, is if I can come in with my Darkshore cub at the end and have my beast racial activated and just like knock out that MPD through the mechanical racial. He's just, yeah, with 416 it's not gonna happen. With 416 health right now, so, well, even less than 416. So you know what, guess what's coming next? My good teams. So, you know, what am I gonna beat this team with? I think my my team with my best record right now, Own Grinders. Own Grinders actually isn't good against the Graves MPD combo. It's good against everything else, but against the Graves and MPD combo, my team, Rick Frostley is actually the best. So I'm gonna queue with that again, and you can see why I'm always talking it up. So let's go nice and quick here. Try to get the same team, but yeah, that team that I just faced is I think one of the toughest around right now. If I had to pick a best team, wait, which team did I just lose with? If I had to pick a best team, it would be probably that one. You know, maybe Merc a lot, MPD and Graves, but that team can actually be beaten with a well-timed stun, and you know, low health Merc-a-lot on the back line can be somewhat of a liability. I still think that team is incredibly hard to beat, but the FOA, MPD, and Graves. That's a tough one. That's one of the toughest around right now. And it all comes back to the MPD. If you take the MPD out of that equation, yes, Fragment of Anger, Graves are both first tier pets, but I don't think that they're as successful if you don't have the ability to swap without consequence with decoy, and you don't have that ability to sweep with a decoy and a thunderbolt at the end. MPD is just the best pet around. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, it looks like I'm not going to get my revenge. Maybe. Come on, let's get this queue here to pop. 5 minutes. What the hell? I don't believe that. Let me talk about some of the teams that are on my favorites, or not. Always happens like that, you know. Who's the big bad bully now? I am. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. This is not going to be an interesting battle at all. Actually, I took more damage with that Ghastly kid than I usually like to take. Okay, so I guess I just shouldn't sit here silently. That's pretty boring and dumb. So I am still making a video here. Okay, how do I play this team? I use the I start with the Ghastly kid. I like to take damage with it because I'm gonna bring in the Frostwolf Ghostpup next, and then use my Haunting Song to heal it on the back line. So the plan here is, while it's still alive there, sorry, while it's still dead, the opposite of what I just said, I'm gonna consume corpse, make Graves go back up to big time health, and then let's see, I'm gonna go, since that's exactly 140 there, hopefully there's no round off error, I'm gonna go ahead and swap now. Alrighty. And that's usually what happens. It's enough to take out one pet. I did some backline damage, and now both of these pets have taken damage, but I'm going to heal them up with Haunting Song. This infected squirrel, I wasn't expecting that. They usually run with the mushrooms. What are they? Oh, creeping fungus. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is actually an easy team to play, you know, against, I guess you would say, an average team like this. You start with the Ghastly kid, you take some damage, then you haunt, then you bring Graves in to use Grave Destruction, wait till you take some damage with Graves, then use Consume Corpse. Make sure you use Consume Corpse before the Ghastly kid dies. Bring the Frostwolf Ghostpup in, heal, do some damage, and then by then you're ready to start the cycle all over. I don't need to go through that whole cycle now because I've almost won. I don't want to prolong the battle, rub it into this person, so I'm just gonna come and burn him down with Graves, do 668 damage there, and then a couple more skull tosses should do the trick. There you go. That's one of my my best teams. That's the team that I like to counter Graves and the mechanical Pandaren Dragonling. So, but unfortunately, I didn't get to face that team again. I didn't get my revenge. Here's me sounding like a broken record, but I would love to have a competitive queue where I can just play with teams like that against other teams like that. Have a fun queue where I can play with my blood and paws. I can play with Event Horizon. Just have some fun with it. I would love an arena queue like Hearthstone. God, that would be just so fun. It seems so fun to me. It would just add such another level onto pet battles. I'm kind of sad when I think about it that, you know, I got so into this mini game. I enjoy this mini game so much, but sometimes I think there's like one dude at Blizzard that they hired for minimum wage to do pet battles. Okay, it's not that extreme. Sorry, pet battle team, if you're listening to me right now, which I doubt, but I don't mean to insult you. But my point is that, God, I love this, and I fell in love with PvP pet battling, and it's kind of funny because it's such a basic game, and it's kind of sad. I wish if I would have put this much energy into some other game, I could have gone a little bit deeper, because there's only so deep that PvP pet battles can go. But what can I say? I love it, and it makes me sad sometimes that it is not taken to the level that it can be taken to. I mean, all you would really need to make this like so much better is just to have 3 different queues like Hearthstone. Have an arena type queue. There's a big thread on the forums, US forums, about the details of that. People giving their input on that. If you don't know what I mean by an arena style queue, if you've never played Hearthstone, it's like, well, you get a certain group of pets to choose from. You pick your first pet, then you get a different group of pets to pick from. You pick your second pet, and then your third pet, and now you have a somewhat random group of pets to play with, and you just keep playing with that group of pets until you lose, basically. And oh, that would be so fun. That would just it would really require some skill in team building and playing, but we don't have it. What can I say? We don't have it. So I can dream all I want. That's probably why I've taken a step back from pet battles, because it's reached its limit right now. It's not gonna be super crazy fabulous like that until they do something different with it, until they give it a different queue. Or, oh, you jerk, man, that guy read me like a book. Okay, I still don't think I'm in any danger here. Danger of losing, that is. But that pesky sticky grenade can be annoying. What do I mean he read me like a book? He knew I was gonna swap, so he put the sticky grenade on my Puddle Terror. So then I had a sticky grenade on both my Fiendish Imp and my Puddle Terror. Why didn't I dive? Well, because you can't dive out of a sticky grenade. I thought this pet was 289. Okay, I guess this must be an off-breed. What do I want to do here? That was a good move. At some point I'd like to get my imp back in so I can refresh my immolation, but I don't see I don't really want to swap in and take damage and then, hit with immolation. Start my immolation and then get hit twice, and then have to, well, then I'm dead and I can't backline. That's what I was trying to say. So what I'm doing here is I'm I'm planning on diving during the undead. Oh, during the undead round. I think I didn't do that right because they're gonna soul rush me, but that's fine because now I can waste their undead racial. See, look at this. I run 2 good teams and I get 2 mediocre teams to face. Although this isn't one of my better teams, but it's good. And it's just, it would just be so much, it's just frustrating. That's all there is to it. It's just frustrating. What am I now? I'm 2-2. Well, I haven't won yet. I certainly should win this battle. Yep, I won right here on this round. Close. That was close. I was talking too much in the beginning. I wasn't paying attention enough to those sticky grenades. Alright, there you go. 2-2. Clobber Lang. Two and 2. Alright. So now, what's going on? What do? Do I run with one of my better teams? Do I run with a fun team? Let's keep it in the middle. How about that? The dudes. Bone Serpent and Nightshade Sproutling are an incredible combo. But then, he got this Soul of the Aspects. Why did I include it on there? Because of Surge of Light. Surge of Light has synergy with Darkness. That's why. That's the only reason. Soul of the Aspects is like one of those almost pets, you know. It could work really well on this team if it just had a better breed. It's just like the breed is what really holds it back. It's like got 301 attack. Okay, so it's not a super strong attacking pet. It's not fast. It's got 252 speed is actually on the slow side. Well, does it have a lot of health? Can it tank? No. Like, what's it good for? Nothing. It's good for proccing stuns and well, I don't know. It's good for automatic stuns in darkness. That's what it's good for. And even then, I don't know what my record was all with this team. Not the greatest record for the Bone Serpent and Nightshade Sproutling combo. So, all right, no stun. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off here. What's gonna come in? Skybow. Wait, what did he have? I remember I just faced this guy last time. He had launch and not decoy, so that's good. So I don't really need to save the Bone Serpent for decoy. What am I gonna do? Don't know if that was a good move or not. Where am I gonna use the Soul of the Aspects? I don't know. I don't know. Like, what's it a good matchup against? Maybe this guy. Is that what I want? Yeah, sure. I'll get this guy. I'll get my Nightshade Sproutling out of here, so I can force the matchup of Skybow and the Nightshade Sproutling in the end. Still darkness. This is why I included this team for the stun. Bam. Was it worth it? I don't think so. You know, one of the things I could possibly do to make this team better is I could include I could change this to breath. I have claw right here, and a lot of times what happens is claw will hit on the low side when I have the Dragonkin racial up, and then it's just a waste when that happens. What's this guy gonna come at me with? I don't think it matters. I could. Here's what I'm thinking. I deflect right here, and that way I'll kill him off. And then then I'll have the Dragonkin racial against, or the Dragonkin bonus, whatever you call it, against Skybow. But I don't think it's gonna matter. He's probably gonna use his launch right here, and there's really nothing I can do. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice. Well, it was all worth it. and a crit. So, I guess it pays to think and think about what could possibly happen, even though you don't think it's going to happen. I thought Skybow was going to hold on a second. I don't want to take any chances here. Could he possibly crit? No. I thought I lost for a second. I'm like, what just happened? Did I just lose? I was just making sure I couldn't get taken out with a crit. I wasn't trying to prolong my glory against that guy. Okay. So what I was saying there before I started thinking about that other thing is, I guess it pays off to think about all the possibilities, what could possibly happen. You know, it's smart of me to maximize my soul of the aspects there, to maximize the Dragonkin racial, even though I didn't think it was gonna happen. I still tried to use it, and it did indeed pay off. Okay, so you know, 3 and 2 now. I already played Blood and Paws. I want to go back to this team. I've been having so much fun with this team, with the Darkshore Cub coming in in the end, and when the Beast racial is up, and using a maul while someone's bleeding. It does over 1,000 damage, so pretty fun. I think you've already seen all these teams. Let me try to find something. Oh, not there. Let me try to find something that everyone hasn't seen. I don't know. Maybe a particular. You know what? A Death Adder Hatchling just caught my eye. I don't use that pet much. It's a pretty fun pet. A lot of these teams are just like super speedy, and it's like they're not great teams because I already have the speed with the Death Adder Hatchling. So let's go with this team. Another 5.4 team. Purple Legosi. I don't know why I named it that. I'm trying to think. Oh, Legs. Okay, this guy's name's Legs. I have the. Okay, I had a really bad feeling about that. Like I was gonna lose that battle. Should I change my team now? Was that was that a cue there? Was that my innate psychic ability telling me that I shouldn't play this team? I don't like that. Bad feeling. I've watched too much Star Wars in my life. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, let me try something else. I'm not too confident. I'm not a Death Adder Hatchling pro. Hey, Savage Huns, here we go. Let's play Vengeful Porcupet. You haven't seen that yet today. Although you've probably seen the Savage Huns. Let me keep looking if I can find a better team to play. I'm not really seeing anything that stands out there. What am I, 3 and 2? So I at least got two more battles to go here today. play with the wait, why would I do this? What was I thinking? Oh, haunt and wild magic. Okay. I'm just laughing at like the treasure goblin. It's like it's just asking to lose. But why not? Why not have some fun? Okay, treasure goblin. What's my synergy here? Well, I think when I was making this team, this was probably my thought process, knowing myself. Like, okay, I'm gonna use the Ghastly Kid because the Ghastly Kid is awesome. Haunt is awesome. Okay, well, where's some synergy with Haunt? Oh, you know what? I can use wild magic. All right, well, so I use Haunt. I come in, I put wild magic up, and then I can use wild portal. And now Haunt's doing big ticks. I can backline my treasure goblin, and now in comes my Stonegrinder. I can either get another DOT up, and I can get wood chipper up on the pet that already has wild magic, or I can thunderbolt. I can do some AoE damage if the frontline pet is is looking like it's gonna die quick. It doesn't need a DOT on it. It all sounds good, but I mean, there's really like no plan B. I mean, when you come up with these like crazy plans that require like a specific sequence of moves, sometimes you'll use a pet that's not very good, like the treasure goblin, and then it's like, well, what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now against this triple undead team? So, you know, it might work. I don't think it's gonna happen. So what do I want to happen here? A lot could go right or wrong on this first move. I'm gonna do this in case he tries to death grip me out. Oh, or if he would have used his middle move there, that would have been much better for me. So I was probably going to try to get the agony up again. So I feel safe using this. Okay, coin toss won by me. Now what's going to happen? Here's what I'm going to try to do. So I could wild magic and get my plan in effect, or I could try to make him waste one of those moves. That's gonna do a lot of damage. What am I, 3 and 2 right now? I'm thinking, okay, what am I gonna do next? Because I'm gonna be 3 and 3 after this. Do I really want to backline my treasure goblin right now with graves? Okay, let's do it. Hopefully the Curse of Doom was wasted. Okay, well, at least something's going right here. I'm gonna wood chipper. Wait, let's think about how many rounds it's gonna take. 210 damage. Still gonna take a while. I'm gonna wood chipper. Will Thunderbolt kill him? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's gonna death grip, so yeah, definitely. Alright, so what's this guy gonna do? I'll go ahead and take the agony with this guy, since Graves is probably coming in next anyways, and kill him on the back line. Alright, so there's one undead down, 2 to go. Yeah. See you later, Goblin. Okay. How could I have done things differently here? I don't know. I don't really know. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm going to try to take Graves down. Okay, that's fine. What are you waiting for? I'm going to take him down. I'm going to use Ethereal right here. And I'm going to hope that I can bring in Stonegrinder in order to Thunderbolt this Scourged Whelpling. Now, if it has Dreadful Breath, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, it probably has Dreadful Breath, right? Okay. Ooh, I should have haunted right there. Oh. Should I have haunted right there? I definitely should not have haunted because I'm going to win. Or am I? What is the... 341 humanoid damage. Well, at least I gave myself... Oh! I was going to say at least I gave myself a chance. Because I can use my stun, but I don't have a stun. I'm so used to playing with my own grinders team. Oh. Hey, the nice thing is, at least I'm losing. You know, like the last 3 videos I did, or maybe the last 4. Who knows? I've just been on an incredible run where I'd like win every single game and every single battle, and it looks like, you know, it looks shady actually, like I'm stacking it somehow. I don't know. But oh, hey, I see a team that looks interesting. So I better try to get some wins now. Who knows? This is turning out to be some really long video. I'm 3-3 now. How long have I been at it? Oh, I guess I can check up here. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, only 37 minutes. That's fine. Oh, hey. Okay. What are we gonna do? The bad thing with this team against this team is okay, the Fragment of Anger is the pet that I always want to start with. But I have those 2 low health pets on the back line. I don't think this was a good move. I think I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this battle. Those 2 backline, those 2 pets aren't going to be able to stand up to all this AoE damage. I really needed that. Whoa, lucky me. If I win, I will definitely attribute it to RNG. Okay, what's next? I was thinking, did I want to save that for the decoy? But I'm not going to. I'm gonna hope that he uses Thunderbolt first. Okay, I'm okay with that. Because I am going to be able to... These guys are doing pretty good. 731, 798. Please stay in and take this. Yeah, I think I'm alright. Fragment of Anger. Well, there you go. I was all worried, like, oh my god, how am I gonna win? RNG. That's how I'm gonna win. Still got to be careful here. So what do I want to do? Do I want to take out the Wyrmling with my hair? Or do I want to go for Whirlwind, a big hit, and then... Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I was worried about darkness, but it doesn't matter if I can get that off. Then this off. Why did I do that? Get my racial up, and then I don't know how much this is going to hit for. 853. Whew. I owe it all to my fragment of anger. Actually, I don't. I owe it all to RNG. That was a huge RNG with a move with me getting not only a stun but a crit as well. So I wish I could say that I'm a tactical genius, but I'm not. I'm just lucky. Okay, there's 4 wins. 4 and 3. I'm 4 and 3. Let's see, what else do I want to play with here? Seeing anything interesting? Corporate Deathburger, Ronald McDonald. Oh my God! I just saw do I even want to get off topic here? I just saw a documentary called Cowspiracy. I'll leave it at that. Okay, Cowspiracy. Oh, if I named my pets, I would totally name my pygmy cow Cowspiracy. This player, let me tell you a little bit about this player. They don't seem to be that good at first. I've played against them. Okay, let me back up and use my proper English. They didn't seem to be a very good player at first, but they seem to progress really fast. I mean, they went up the pet battle ladder, the learning curve really fast. I was like, whoa, this player just like two battles ago was like the ultimate noob, and then like they were amazing. They're like, wow, dude, you're great. So anyways, I would almost always go with Bone Barrage over Maraca, except when I'm facing a dragon. So this is pretty good for me right now. This is going well because I don't really want to use my marionette against either of those 2 pets. So this was a really good matchup for me. Not necessarily because the marionette is good against the celestial dragon, but because it's not particularly good against the other 2 pets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap so they can't use their rabbit magic. That was the plan, to bring that guy in. So he's dead now. Guess what? You're dead. Please bring the rabbit back in. No. So I am going to get Immolation up because I don't want to keep my imp in against Graves, because I'm going to take that back line damage, so I didn't want to chance any skull tosses coming my way. You gonna swap? You gonna swap? You gonna swap? I'm gonna go ahead and go with the feed because my health is already low. I'm in the moonlight. Okay. Looks like you're not gonna swap. I took the chance on the stun RNG. Oh wait. I can't remember. Oh, that was. I think that was a bad move because of a glitch that happens sometimes. Oh shoot! This was not well played by me. I may actually lose to this guy again. Oh, dude. I hate when I have like a good day like this and then I get all noob at the end. Burrow's gonna jack me up here. I think I'm alright. I think I'm good here. I think I'm okay. Alright, so I'm sorry, I didn't finish my last sentence. Sometimes when you stun undead pets on their undead round, it doesn't actually proc the stun. Please only hit me once, thank you. Not on their undead round, when you bring them to 0. Okay, I definitely need to take this guy out before another burrow comes. I am fine. Okay, scared. Again, I didn't finish my sentence. I try not to do that, but... So... Is this my 5th win, by the way? Yes, it is. Okay, so... all I was really trying to say there is that, let's say you take an undead pet to 0 health with a stun move, and you proc the stun. Sometimes, and I don't know if this is all the time or not, sometimes the stun will like proc but then just go away. It won't really stun them, and I wish I could give more accurate information, but I don't have all the information on that. I obviously don't know exactly what happens, so I don't want to give you misinformation, so I'm keeping it very vague and up in the air. But let's say I would have procced my stun on that utter destruction right there. It may have just gone away and not actually stunned Graves. He would have got he would have been able to do his move even if a stun procced. And I don't know the details when that happens. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But okay, so I think that was my 5th win. I think I'm 5-3 now. If I stop the video right now, that would suck if I'm only at 4 wins. Let me see if I can use my horrible memory. So you might as well just like stop listening right now, because I'm just gonna go through and make sure that I have 5 wins. I didn't win with Event Horizon. I lost with Event Horizon. I lost with Blood and Paws. I went to my good teams. I won with Rick Frostly. So there's 1 win. I won with Rick Frostly. I don't even want to look over at some of these other tabs. There's so many teams. I won with the Dudes. I won with Clobber Lang. Didn't I win with Fragment of Anger as well? Oh, I won with the Dancefloor Hustlers. And then I just won with Corporate Deathburger. Okay, so I did win my 5 wins. For my 5 wins or bust. There you go. Maybe my memory's not as bad as it is. Let's see if I can see what my losses were. My losses were Event Horizon. My losses were Blood and Paws. And there was another loss mixed in there somewhere. Oh, I should have quit while I was ahead, man. Because I don't remember the 3rd team that I lost with. It's all a moot point. Oh, Moonbang. It was a Moonlight team. No, that was earlier in the day. God damn it! I totally should have quit when I was ahead. Okay, well I'm pretty sure I'm 5-3. I just can't remember the 3rd team that I lost with. Hey, maybe it's better than I thought. Maybe I'm only 5-2. But anyways, I'm glad to get some losses under my belt when I'm making a video. Keeping it real, man. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you're new to pet battling, keep it up. It's pretty fun. I noticed there are a lot of new players, so maybe I should show the graph for the activity on PvPPetBattles.com. There was a huge spike during the event weekend, and then of course it went down, but the average number of users per day has gone up since before the pet battle event. It was like a bunch of people came to the website every day, and during the event, and after the event it went down pretty sharply, but now it's steadying out, and that steadying out is much higher than it was before the pet battle event. So that tells me that people got into PvP pet battles during the event, and now they're just deciding to stick it out. So keep up with the good work. As you can see, it's not all these crazy teams all the time. There are some healthy battle groups out there. As you can see, mine is pretty healthy. It's not all Graves all the time, or not all MPD all the time. So anyways, I'm babbling now. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a very awesome weekend.